Tension prevails along Peren-Chumukedima of Nagaland border over land issues. At least 3 persons injured from shotgun shots, Section 144 Criminal Procedure Code CRPC clamp. Supreme Court begs 10% quota for economically weaker section in admissions and government jobs. Three nurses from Manipur among 51 nurses given National Florence Nightingale Awards 2021. And Suknungakum and Visi from Nagaland, Rahul from Assam and Manipur's Vikas declared strongest man in Northeast. A very good evening. You are watching IS Primetime English News. Before we begin, IS News would like to remind our viewers to practice physical distancing, hand hygiene, wear masks, protect yourself and get vaccinated to ward off COVID-19. This is Suraj Khongban Tabam giving you the news. Now the news in detail. Continuing ILP card drive in various parts of the state, Manipur Muslim Welfare Organization MMWO detained 15 non-locals without valid ILP cards from Mantripukri area today. The organization detected them during a drive at Mantripukri Friends Colony Club. The non-Manipuris were later handed over to Hangang Police Station. Speaking on the sidelines of the drive, MMWO President Korimayum Boboi said that the organization will continue similar drive along with local clubs and associations in various parts of the state. He further urged the landlords to extend their support and cooperation during such drives.
Ngasi asi illegal migrant amadi ILP card valid oibasing thilokui khungjang ama oina koi mamang dasu bahum tonga mafam thingda MMW na makata chathu oina Mantripukri Friends Colony da valid oibasing thilokbugi saru amada mioi kaya amano haibadi document sing matam loiraga valid ILP card ki valid sing loiraga leiba thengnei hariba makoi sing ase hangang PS da sinaragani ana hangang PS oju lagaga leire.
The centre released the 8th monthly installment of post-devolution revenue deficit PDRD grant of Rs 7183.42 crore to 14 states, including Rs 192.50 crore for Manipur. Department of Expenditure, Ministry of Finance released the grant as per the 15th Finance Commission recommendation. The 15th Finance Commission has recommended a total post-devolution revenue deficit grant of 86,201 crore rupees to 14 states for the financial year 2022-2023. The states that have been recommended post-devolution revenue deficit grant by the 15th Finance Commission during 2022-2023 are Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Himachal Pradesh, Kerala, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Punjab, Rajasthan, Sikkim, Tripura, Uttarakhand and West Bengal. The Department of Expenditure under the Union Finance Ministry recommended grant to the recommended states in 12 equated monthly installments. With the release of 8 installments for the month of November 2022, the total amount of revenue deficit grants released to the states in 2022-2023 has gone up to 57,467.33 crore rupees. The post-devolution revenue deficit grants are provided to the states under Article 275 of the Constitution. The grants are released to the states as per the recommendations of the successive finance commissions to meet the gap in revenue accounts of the states post-devolution. The eligibility of states to receive this grant and the quantum of grant for the period from 2020-2021 to 2025-2026 was decided by the 15th Finance Commission based on the gap between assessment of revenue and expenditure of the state after taking into account the assessed devolution during this period. The 8th monthly installment of PDRD grant amount for 2022-2023 released for other Northeast states are Assam 405.50, Nagaland, Tripura 368.58, Sikkim 36.67, Meghalaya 86.08 and Mizoram 407.50. Tension erupted at the disputed areas along Peron-Chumauke-Dima border over land issues on Monday, compelling the imposition of Section 144 Criminal Procedure Code (CRPC) on both sides of the border. A media report quoting police sources said that the situation was tense following violence in the border area near Lamhai Namdi village in Peron. Some locals were injured in the violence, police sources confirmed, but refused to divulge details as the incident was under investigation. Additional police forces have been deployed at the disputed area and top police officers rushed to the site of the incident, police sources said. Reliable sources have informed that at least 3 persons were injured from shotgun shots. As per a source, the incident happened when locals on the parent side ambushed locals from the other end who were allegedly on their way to destroy structures that were set up in the disputed area. Lamhai Namdi is a proposed village under the parent district of Nagaland, but there has been no proper demarcation of its border boundary between the parent and then Dimapur district, now Chumauke-Dima, and hence under dispute. Deputy Commissioner of Peron Vinit Kumar ordered Section 144 CRPC to ensure public peace and tranquility and alerted travelers on the Mun Kimyadi Minister Peron route and the Dimapur Pimla Peron route to practice caution during travel. This order came to force at 12 p.m. on Monday and will remain in force until further order. Although tension due to land disputes along the border existed, it was after over a decade that killings were reported from the disputed area last year when 3 persons were killed and 2 vehicles were torched. In a big win for the government, the Supreme Court today backed the 10% quota in colleges and government jobs for the poor or economically weaker section EWS introduced just before the 2019 general elections. A 5-judge constitution bench headed by Chief Justice of India, U.U. Lalit, passed the decision in favor of reservation with 3-2 majority. Justices Dinesh Maheshwari, Bella M. Trivedi and J.B. Pardiwala pronounced their own separate but concurring judgments upholding the validity of the law. Justice J.B. Pardiwala also ruled in favor of the EWS quota. CJI Uday Umesh Lalit and Justice Bhatt, however, declared the amendment unconstitutional. The EWS quota is not discriminatory and does not alter the basic structure of the Constitution, said the majority Supreme Court judgment. The quota bypassed affirmative action that benefits communities traditionally marginalized in the Indian society, like the scheduled castes and scheduled tribe, SC, STs and other backward classes, OBCs. Most opposition parties, including the Congress, did not oppose the law, but as many as 40 petitions were heard by the Supreme Court against it, including by the state of Tamil Nadu, which has among the highest reservation in the country. The case was first presented before 3 judges who referred it to a larger 5-judge bench in 2019. This September, the court held a marathon 6.5-day hearing of the case and reserved its verdict. Three nurses from Manipur have been given the prestigious National Florence Nightingale Awards 2021. They are Thaimei Sanahanbi A&M, Vairokpam Himabati LHV and Takhelambam Helena, staff nurse of Health and Wellness Center, Phubala of Bishnupur district. President Draupadi Murmu presented the award to the nursing professionals during a function at Rashtrapati Bhavan today. A total of 51 nurses were awarded the National Florence Nightingale Awards 2021. Taking to Twitter, the president also said, COVID-19 pandemic has shown the world the formidable spirit of our nurses and lauded them for their exemplary work and selfless service, unquote. The president also wished the nursing fraternity the best while stating that their contribution in strengthening healthcare delivery has been exemplary. The National Florence Nightingale Awards were instituted in the year 1973 by the Union Health and Family Welfare Ministry as a mark of recognition for the meritorious services rendered by the nurses and nursing professionals to the society. Two from Nagaland, one from Assam and one from Manipur were declared as the strongest men in the northeast region of India in the 95 plus kg category. Suknungakum from Nagaland won the Northeast Strongman India title. On the other hand, in the same category, Siddharth Saikia and Mukti Syam from Assam were announced as first and second runner-up respectively. Another Nagaland man, V.C. Bu, was declared as the strongest man in the Northeast in the 75 kg category. Two other men from Nagaland, Imsunungkum and Manyang Sasi, were announced as first and second runner-up in the same category. In the 60 kg category, Rahul Taran from Assam was adjudged as the strongman in Northeast India. Sumon Chetri and Gautam Taran, also from Assam, were announced as the first and second runner-up in the 60 kg category. Vikas Usam from Manipur emerged as the strongest man in the Northeast in the 90 kg category. In the same category, Lakhindra from Assam and Pitivitu Levi from Nagaland were declared as first and second runners-up respectively. Meanwhile, among the women, Tamhidi from Assam was declared as the strongest woman in the Northeast in the 65 plus kg category. In the 65 kg category, Binita Bora was adjudged as the strongest woman in the Northeast. The first edition of the Northeast Strongman India was held in Dimapur in Nagaland on November 5th. Manipur Governor La Ganeshan extended heartiest greetings to the people of the state, especially Sikh brethren, on the sacred occasion of Guru Nanak Dev Ji's birth anniversary, which falls on November 8. The governor, in his greetings, said that Guru Nanak's universal vision and humanism have been an inspiration to people everywhere. He called upon everyone to unite to bring happiness in the lives of the suffering and strive for the betterment of humanity. He further appealed to one and all to endeavor to follow the Guru's profound techniques, teachings, and work to strengthen the bonds of togetherness, adding that the inspiring teachings of the Venerable Guru Nanak will guide in creating a prosperous and harmonious society. Manipur in the past 24 hours registered one coronavirus case. The positivity rate was registered at 0.7%. The active cases dropped to 5. The case tally now stands at 1,39,891. No fatality due to the virus was reported in the past 24 hours as per the latest updates from the State COVID-19 Command Control Room. The recovery rate improved to 98.46%. 3 persons were discharged in the last 24 hours. The death toll stands at 2149. Meanwhile, 2 persons were discharged in the same hours. Director of Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, RIMS, Professor L. Ranjit, inaugurated a new RIMS police picket at RIMS Hospital in Imphal today. Speaking at the function, Professor L. Ranjit expressed desire to set up a separate women police cell to increase the strength of police personnel since the RIMS campus is very vast. He remarked that police service is very essential at the hospital, adding that they will facilitate filling of cases and providing legal assistance to the victims of sexual assaults and domestic violence at the hospital. He maintained that police personnel also play a vital role in safeguarding doctors, officials, staff and patients' parties. Taking part in the event, Imphal West Superintendent of Police KSH Shivkanta said that RIMS police picket plays an important role in preventing unwanted incidents at the hospital. He asserted that doctors and police have equal duties and are committed to ensure safety to the public. He also informed that the number of police for RIMS police picket will be increased in order to help keep RIMS campus safe from antisocial elements. RIMS Medical Superintendent Professor N. Sanjeev, DDA Administration and Indra Kumar, CAO FAS Sarat, doctors and police personnel attended the event.
Hospital and they have got a challenging responsibility and duty in the hospital, and they will protect all the staff members of the institute, including doctors, nurses, and other staff members. And not only patient party, also they will protect. I hygienic body. There are tens and hundreds of cases related with rape, sexual violence, dowry problems, and domestic violence, including coxo. Aduna koi women ki selma hapsan baya abrai se aigi thamoida hangjaba wahang amaneba. Just to facilitate filing of cases and also providing legal assistance to the victims.
With single-day rise of 937 new coronavirus infections in the last 24 hours, India's tally of COVID-19 cases rose to 4,46,61,516, while the number of active cases of the infection has declined to 14,515, which comprise 0.03% of the total infections. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the death toll due to the viral disease has gone up to 5,30,509 with 9 new fatalities. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,41,16,942. The country's recovery rate stands at 98.78%. Over 219.73 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Top 3 states contributing maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in the northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. COVID-19 has infected over 63 crore 76 lakh, while more than 66 lakh 5,000 have succumbed to the dreaded coronavirus, and recoveries are above 61 crore and 71 lakh. Globally, United States of America has the highest COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. Protest against the state cabinet's decision to partially lift the ban on brewing, consumption and sale of liquor has escalated in the state. Decrying the move, members of Coalition Against Drugs and Alcohol Kada Imphal East District Committee, All Manipur Women Social Reformation and Development Samaj, Nupi Samaj, and United Voluntary Women Association held protest demonstrations demanding immediate withdrawal of the government decision. The sit-in was staged at Yumnam Patlo, Kaithel Sang in Imphal East yesterday. Protest demonstration was also held at Naharup Seva Marup Community Hall at Naharup yesterday. The sit-in was organized by Kada, Nupi Samaj, Naharup Mayalikai Women Welfare Association, Naharup Awanglekai Women Welfare Association, Pangong Makong Women Welfare Association, Makapa Women Welfare Association, and Wakha Women Welfare Association, and Kada. Agitators at the protest sites held various placards and also chanted slogans demanding the Manipur government to revoke its decision on lifting prohibition in no time. Promises of adequate power supply in Tamenglong district have remained unfulfilled for various regions, including the difficult terrain and the privation of good all-season roads, which has immensely affected the life of the villagers who reside in the far-flung areas in Tamenglong, where power outage is frequent. In view of the difficulties faced by the villagers, Tamenglong Battalion, under the aegis of 22 Sector IGAR East, initiated a project at New Nungnang village in Khaupum subdivision in None district to provide renewable, perennial and eco-friendly means of power supply in the remote village. Under Assam Rifle Civic Action Program, solar lights have been provisioned to ensure free constant energy to the interior village. The project was handed over to the villagers by the commanding officer of Awongkhul post of Tamenglong Battalion yesterday. The secretary and village authorities expressed their gratitude to the unit for providing means of renewable energy, while at the same time ensuring safety and security in the region. It may be mentioned that similar civic action project was handed over by the unit to Katang village of Tamenglong district last week. A one-day district-level sensitization program for stakeholders on protection of children from sexual offences, POCSO Act 2012, and Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2005 and Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006 was held today. Child Welfare Committee CWC Jiribam along with District Child Protection Unit DCPU Imphal East Jiribam organized a program at Hillghat Community Hall in Jiribam District. CWC Jiribam member Nili Roy spoke on overview of Juvenile Justice Care and Protection Amendment Act 2021 and rule, while CWC Jiribam member Advocate L. Roman talked on issue and challenges in POCSO Act, and CWC Jiribam chairperson Mutum Maipak Sanamangang gave insight into prohibition of child marriage and role of CWC. Jiribam District Additional Superintendent of Police Emmanuel L. Fimate, Judicial Magistrate First Class Jiribam and Bonnie Lystrom were also took part in the event. As part of the routine security measures taken up in the state, a team of Imphal West Police Commandos conducted house-to-house search operation at Ningombam, Awanglekai today. The drivers carried out around 6:30 a.m. Around 115 individuals, including 2 persons who are on bail, were verified. Besides searching 75 households during the drive, however, no one was picked up. The Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation distributed pesticides and plant protection equipment to orange farmers in Nungba area during a field visit to orange farms recently. The field visit by a combined team of experts from the Department, Plant Health Clinic, Tamenglong and None districts official was met following complaints from farmers regarding the occurrence of pest and citrus diseases. During the visit to the villages of Padan, None, Chumla, Nungba and Mukti Kulen in Nungba subdivision, the team confirmed the presence of pests like citrus stem, border, leaf miner, fruit-sucking moth and sting bugs, and citrus diseases like pink diseases of citrus sooty mole, citrus canker and lichens. Speaking on the sidelines of the visit, the Tamenglong District Officer Horticulture and Soil Conservation Chungong Pamay said an expert team visited Mukti Kulen in Nungba subdivision, None district, following a report from farmers on the presence of pest and citrus disease in their farms. He said that after proper diagnosis, the expert team found the presence of pest and citrus diseases and conducted demonstrations for the farmers and their workers on use of pesticides to control the pest and diseases. He added that the team also educated the farmers of precautionary measures and the integrated nutrient management. Plant Health Clinic Officer in charge, Dr. Roshan Dangmai, was also part in the expert team. Shri Shri Govindaji Gowal Vaishnav Samaj today performed the annual Hairuk Pali ritual at Shri Shri Govindaji Temple, Imphal. Assistant Secretary of Shri Shri Govindaji Gowal Vaishnav Samaj, Imphal, L. Lokeshwar, said the event is organized by the Samaj every year in the month of Mera from Mera Wayungba to Mera Wafukpa at Shri Shri Govindaji Temple. He, however, said this year the Hairuk Pali was celebrated one day ahead due to the lunar eclipse on November 8. Various traditional rituals were held during the event. Many devotees also came at Shri Shri Govindaji Temple to offer prayers. A mega legal awareness program was held at the multipurpose hall located opposite DC Senapati today. Senapati Deputy Commissioner Mahesh Hiralal Chaudhary and Additional SP Hokep were among dignitaries present at the event. Public Prosecutor Kosia Mao in his speech stressed on fundamental rights and fundamental duties, while Director of Jan Sangstan Jisoo Sen spoke on the schemes available for women under the Jan Sangstan and also highlighted the benefits provided by the government. Health checkup camps were also open as part of the program. Nailit Imphal along with District Skill Committee Kakching organized a training program for teachers at Kakching Higher Secondary School today. The program held on the theme Capacity Building of the Teachers will be continued for 6 days. It is being held under the project Capacity Building in IECT, including training in digital skill sets and current industry demanding technologies for various sections of society in the Northeast states. Speaking at the event, Deputy Commissioner Kakching Somorjit Salam highlighted the significant roles played by teachers in the society. Project Associate of Nailit Imphal L. Joy and Nailit Imphal Support Staff Sanasam Kunjarani were the resource persons at the event. Director of Nailit Imphal and Debachandra, Kakching Jet Yowai Achoba, Principal of Kakching High Secondary School Naurem Nomita, MGN Fellow Kakching Coordinator from Irom Abesana attended the event. Teachers of various schools in Kakching district also took part in the event.
Doctor, Ukil, Engineer, CD, Lyric Tamatokia, the Lyric Power Tokia. From the Lyric Power, Tokraba, Ozadana, Chatra, the Kari, no one of Tato. Lyric Power, Tokrabo, Kill, the Karino, Anova, yes, Anova, Command to Judgment, and over order, and over Tahibra, Madugi, the country, Nasaka, I know was Hema, the country, the Kari, Ukil, during the Marco. Engineers Michamani, Matam Gachunaba technology, Tolopo Matunga Matum Gachunaba technology.
A one-day career counseling program was held at the Multipurpose Hall of Indoor Stadium, Tamenglong. The program was organized by Jelengrong Evangelical Fellowship, JEF, Director of SS Counseling Center. Career counselor Silomi was the resource person at the event. She gave a speech on how to choose the right courses and career option. She explained career options for PCM after class 12 for arts and commerce students and also for NEET, BMLT, BTech, BCA, BBA, hotel management, traveling and tourism, etc. More than 600 students attended the event and got registered at the career counseling program. Meanwhile, all schools and colleges at Difu in Karbi Anglong district in Assam have been ordered to remain closed this week. The order was issued in view of dengue outbreak in the town. The order said that 270 cases of dengue were detected in Karbi Anglong district of Assam in the last 5 days. It also said that preventive measures have been initiated against the impending epidemic. The order further mentioned that all educational institutions in Difu Municipal Board and Greater Difu town areas in Assam will remain closed from Monday to Saturday. According to National Health Mission (NHM), out of 285 dengue cases detected in Assam between November 1st and 5th, Karbi Anglong logged at least 271. Well, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be back with latest news and updates.
Abaki Darkas Kaujari, District Wise Kyoina, Nationalized Banki Post Mary Kaujari, Operational Staff, Account Opening Staff, Loan Officer Staff, Credit Card Staff. Mahigita Class 10 Digi 12 Fawboy Gadabane, upon the post machine, Kun Manga, Tagitolo, Lupalising Tarani Padigi, Kun Manga Fawboy Gani, Airport Security, Amasung Loader Post Home Kaujari, Airport Security Force, Airport Security Supervisor, Loader, Mahigita Class 10 Digi 12 Fawboy Gadabane, Post Machine Punakun Manga. Tagitolo, Lupalising Tarani Padigi Nifu Fawba Aduga, Lupalising Nifudigi, Humfu Fawboy Gani. Start Point Service Ki, Reception Assistant Manager, Loan Staff, Staff Agent, Recovery Officer Ki Post Kun Kaujari, Mahigita Class 10 Ki Graduate Fawbane, Tagitolok Lupalasing Nipaligi, Taramanga Fawbo Organi, Atubagi Oina, Driver, Cook, Mother, Warden, Attendant Office Assistant, BDO, Real Assistant Manager Kaujari, upon the post Nifuni, Mahigita Class 80 Ki 10 Fawbo Organi. Amadi Computer Operator, Training Instructor, Cashier, Salesman Kaujari, Mahigita Class 10 Ki 12 Fawbani upon the post Kuntramanga, Tagitolok Lupalasing Nipaligi Taramanga Fawbo Organi. Interview in the midna, Lakli November Gitang, Taramapal. Form 1000 Bagera in the midna, November Gitang Taranipal. Akupa Marol Gidamal, BWCS, Office Kaisampat, Laymadam Leka, near Yaifatoni Community Holder, Ayukipung Mapal Makaidigi. Nungtil gipong ahumakay fawbada tana bibat natraga. Mobile number 9366373960 natraga 8787757760 da paw fawbira payagani.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching ICE Primetime English News. The Gujarat High Court on Monday took suo cognizance of the Morbi Bridge collapse tragedy and issued notices to the state government and local authorities and also sought a status report in the matter by November 14. The collapse of the British-era suspension bridge in Morbi on October 30th claimed 135 lives. A divisive bench of Chief Justice Arvind Kumar and Justice Ashutosh Sastry issued notices to the Gujarat government through the Chief Secretary, State Home Department, Commissioner of Municipalities, Morbi Municipality, District Collector and State Human Rights Commission and released the matter on November 14. It also sought a status report from the Chief Secretary and Home Secretary by next Monday when the matter will come up for hearing. The State Human Rights Commission has also been directed to file a report in the matter by November 14. The court took suo motu on its own cognizance of the incident on the basis of a newspaper report. In Himachal Pradesh, star campaigners and prominent leaders of various political parties are engaged in public meetings and door-to-door visits. BJP National President JP Nadda will address public meetings in various assembly segments of Shimla district today. Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur will also address public meetings in many assembly constituencies of Kangra, Chamba and Hamirpur districts. AICC General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra will address Parivartan Pratigya rally at Haroli in Una district. Both national parties are leaving no stone unturned to woo the voters in their favor. With barely 3 days left in the campaigning, top leaders of both the BJP and the Congress are trying to get voters to vote in their favor by cornering its ardor on various issues. Meanwhile, in Gujarat, all major political parties began campaigning for the first phase of assembly polls. The voting for the first phase will be held for 89 constituencies on December 1st. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the campaigning for the ruling BJP from Kaprada in Valsad district yesterday with a new slogan, "We have met this Gujarat," crediting the resilience and dedication of people of Gujarat in the development of the state. The state BJP president C.R. Patel will launch this new campaign at Gandhinagar today, while the Congress party will hold the Parivartan Sankalp Yatra at various assembly constituencies in the state today. Aam Aadmi Party National Convener Arvind Kejriwal and Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann are scheduled to hold road shows in different constituencies of Rajkot and Chota Udeipur districts today. Our modern lifestyles that may seem comforting and classy at first can later take a toll on our brain health and increase the chances of getting dementia. Dementia is a mental condition that affects memory, thinking and social abilities severely enough to interfere with our daily life. Unhealthy eating habits and tendency for laziness are the main causes which heightens the chances of getting dementia, according to healthcare experts. Let's now have the sports news. In sports today, KKCO Kangkut Kaisamthong beat SSU Kangkut Singzamei by 18-17 at 65th Sir Churachan Singh KCSI CBE Memorial League Cum Knockout Kang Tournament at Ibudo Pangalba Kang Sang Khundrakpam, organized by Manipur Kang Association from October 2nd. LSK Kangkut and Gopaldev Kangkut will face in quarter-final match tomorrow. KFC Kaching Trust KPSC Kaching by 2-1 at the ongoing DSA Kaching 3rd Division Football League at Lamjau Playground today. The league is organized by District Sports Association Kaching. There will be no match for the league tomorrow. Star Indian batter Surya Kumar Yadav on Sunday became the first Indian player to score 1,000 T20 international runs in a calendar year. The batter accomplished this feat in his side's final Super 12 States match against Zimbabwe at Melbourne. In the match, Surya Kumar put his perfect finishing touches to make sure India finished their innings on a high. He scored 61 not out of just 25 balls, consisting of 6 fours and 4 sixes. In 28 innings this year, Surya Kumar has scored 1,026 runs at an average of 44.60. In boxing, 5-time Asian Championships medalist Shiva Thapa added a historic 6th Asian Championships medals to his belt with a commanding victory and joined Mohammad Hasamuddin and Govind Kumar Sahani in the semi-finals at 2022 ASBC Asian Elite Boxing Championship in Amman, Jordan. Thapa is the 63.5 kg was contesting the quarterfinals against Min Soo Choi of South Korea. The match ended in a 4-1 victory for Thapa, who now becomes the most successful male boxer in the Asian Championships with 6 competition medals to his name. Hisamuddin will face the 2021 World Championships silver medalist Sarik Temirjha. Govind Kumar Sahani in the 48 kg will take on Sanjar Taskenbe, and Thapa will be up against backholder Usmanov in the semi-finals. Before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the top news headlines once again. Manipur Muslim Welfare Organization MMWO detains 15 non-locals without valid ILP cards from Mantripukri area in Imphal. Centre releases 8th monthly installment of post-devolution revenue deficit, pay the RD grant of rupees 7183.42 crore for 14 states, including rupees 192.50 crore for Manipur. Tension prevails along Peren-Chomokidima of Nagaland border over land issues. At least 3 persons injured from shotgun shots, Section 144 Criminal Procedure Code CRPC clamp. Supreme Court backs 10% quota for economically weaker sections in admissions and government jobs. Three nurses from Manipur among 51 nurses given National Florence Nightingale Awards 2021. And Suknungakum and VC from Nagaland, Rahul from Assam, and Manipur's Vikas declared strongest man in notice. Well, that's all for now. Keep watching IS News and good night.